Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ybot. Welcome back to, oh my goodness, I forgot the name for a second there. Civilization 6. I almost wanted to say Beyond Earth. That's been a while. Maybe we should get, maybe we should try some more Beyond Earth after this one. Maybe. Let's see here. So, let's see where we left off here. It's been a little while here. So we got a university here. We're working on a trade route here before we finish up our... I suppose that's our second university, actually. We're getting a few more campuses set up here, and then I believe we got one going on down here. Yes, indeed. The library will be done in 13 turns down there. So we're going to ratchet up our science. Get that going. Let's take a look. I don't actually want to look at victory types just as of yet. I want to look at city-states. I believe we're at war with Cleopatra. Yeah, so city-states, Buenos Aires, Toronto. What's Toronto's special ability again? Regional effective industrial zones and entertainment complexes goes further, which is somewhat useful, but it's not critical. Buenos Aires. It's definitely not as good as it was when the game originally launched. I say just remove the Toronto city-state entirely. Give me a Canadian civilization, we'll call it even. That sounds good. Fraxis, if you're listening, do that, please. That'd be awesome. Alright, so Buenos Aires. The bonus resources behave like luxury resources. That's pretty decent. Hiatus provides you with one of each strategic resource you have revealed, but you do not own. Now that is actually really damn good. So we do want to get Hiatus. Geneva gives flat 15% more science when you're not at war, but we're on Deity, so we'll almost always be at war. Stockholm's is also incredibly good. So, you get... Your districts give +1 great person points of their type. So that's for every district. So that's basically better than the Divine Inspiration Pantheon. So that means +1 scientist points, +1 great admiral points for the harbors, +1 great general points for encampments, and so on and so forth. Anyway, guys, I'm just gonna let this guy chill here for a bit. Alright, next turn. Let's see, we're actually not at war with Cleopatra yet, right? We have to wait a few turns. We've denounced her, we're gonna go into a proper war footing. Play by the rules. Get our ancient walls done in the process, too.
My liege. The more special...
Hey, we're finally in the Renaissance!
Not all who wander are lost.
Districts we construct.
Hooray!
The more we...
I don't care. Stop it. Stop it. This is a bug with the most recent, patch is that, it repeatedly... Every time you load it up, it tells you the same crap over and over and over again. It's irritating. Alright. So anyway, what do we want next? I mean, square rigging's really damn good. Knights are also actually quite good. 48 melee strength. We do not have a source of iron, though. At least we aren't... Actually, no, I lied. But we do not have a second source of iron, because that is occupied by these two. This city, and then Brazil took it here. Yeah. So we're going to need an encampment at some point, probably. Let's check out Cleopatra here, see how long it is before we can cast a spell at her. 3 more turns. So, 1 turn after the wall is done. Now, what do we want next? So, I mean, it's only 4 turns. This is really, really good. for getting some of these big ones up, like castles. Stirrups actually leads directly into gunpowder, which leads down the central line of the tech tree, and it leads directly to steel, which has battleships, which do require coal. Hopefully we're going to find some coal at some point. But mass production, as I've explained previously, is amazingly good, and we've gotten a boost for it. But we also have the boost for stirrups. So many good things that I can get. I'm also intrigued by these better walls. Like, we would get... We should be able to build these faster because we're in the monarchy system of government right now, so that might be something to go for. And it's only 4 turns. Like, all of these are going to be researched really quickly. As a matter of fact, we're probably going to pick up in a big way in our tech here because we are starting to generate some serious science now. But knights are still really tempting too. It's going to be nice to get knights, but we don't have the second source of iron, so they're not that useful. Also, being able to maybe get the Venetian arsenal would be really good too. It's also frustrating that mass production doesn't lead into square rigging. Square rigging is going to be really damn good. Square rigging is going to lead to the frigate, which is going to allow us to actually take cities that are along the coast there. So we might be able to start a war with Australia once we get our frigate count up. You know, assuming that they aren't completely eclipsing us in terms of tech by then, which they could be. Let's see. You know what? Let's do mass production first. We'll get shipyards. It'll make rank cadet even better than it is. Actually, I'm not sure if rank cadet's all that great, but I mean, it'll provide bonus production. It'll make our capital here, it'll make our capital a powerhouse. That's for sure. Put you on alert for now. I think we want to get you guys up this way. What do we want to do with you lot? I feel like we were going to send you over here, but we already have a worker over here. Yeah, he's going to improve the sheep. You have 2 charges left. I mean, I guess we can send you over here. Sure, why not? You guys go on alert. This longboat that I just had chilling here, we're actually going to send him up. Actually, you know what? I'm bringing you home because you're promoted. Alright, next turn. I do want to get that promoted longboat. I want to have him get upgraded. And then I can do some nice pillaging, and it'll be a grand old time. Pillage some stuff. I also have this longboat. Yeah, you just skip a turn. We don't want you there too long. We don't want you to be forgotten. We're missing that one trade route, of course, so that's why we're building the trade route down in our capital. It's just a couple turns left there. Pedro wants to buy open borders. Will you not give me more than that? Can I turn this deal into something else? I could actually. don't really want to give him open borders, but I do see that I could potentially sell him the pearls. But he is not interested. Excuse me. I don't think we need open borders with him right now, but I mean, I guess it wouldn't hurt. Let's quickly check the settler lens. No, there's no risk of him forward settling me where he can't do it already. Well, maybe here. You could maybe sneak a city in here if you wanted to. But I mean, there's nothing stopping him. Can we just set you to auto-explore? Alright, so that guy can't see much of anything. So move you back. We'll give you your upgrade now. We'll give this one an upgrade as well. And we got a boost to exploration. Excellent. That is an unexpected pleasure. An unexpected bonus. Even though we're still in the back end of the text here, but I mean, exploration is now just 9 turns away once mercenaries and medieval fairs are done. Damn it. We really need to get some culture up, guys. We need to get that done pronto. Get the sheep sorted out. Alright, next turn. It's telling me that I got a civic bonus. Thank you for that. We'll just send this guy over to explore for now. Alright, choose production. In this city. So our campus is fully upgraded. We can get started on a lighthouse, I suppose. Could also get started on a berserker if we want to, or a caraval. Could also do campus research grants again. We can't build a theater square, unfortunately. You know what? I think a lighthouse might be good for this city. Additional housing. It'll help provide. It's the prerequisite for the shipyard, of course. Can get to work on the industrial zone over here. This should mean that we can go to war with Cleopatra as well. We've waited long enough. So that should be good. And this city, can we add another district yet? Or have we already done so? Yeah, the campuses are district number 3. The university is going to take quite a while to build, so we're going to go ahead and put some lumber mills in. And Cleopatra, your time has come. Apparently not. Damn. Your time will come. At some point. Alright. Let's send the ship over here to help with the production in that city. So we can't upgrade this guy yet. We don't have enough gold. So just put him on alert for now. Get our caravels into position. They are melee ships, so they will be able to pillage the lands, which will be great. I want to do stuff with this worker, but there's nothing else to improve in this city right now. Alright, so I guess we go to next turn. So this city right here, Gandhi is Hinduism. Australia's Confucianism, which is the religion I actually want. Okay. And there's apparently a barbarian encampment somewhere. Hiding somewhere. Let's take a look. Is it on my main island? Nope. Is it on the Egyptian island? Nope. Doesn't look like it's anywhere nearby me. City needs food. Okay, this city is stagnant. So it needs some love from trade routes as well if we can manage it. We maybe want to send a worker up here at some point. So I'll start moving a worker in that general direction. This guy's going to be used up with this last charge. So these are both grassland tiles. Yep. Okay. I guess this is the best we can get. Alright, so Nidoros, that'll provide plenty of food and... yeah, that's probably the best bet. I mean, Rank Cadet provides +1 gold, but I think food's more important than gold. Let's get that route started. Yes, I know. You've told me before. Alright, next turn. Caravel. Get in range. Another Caravel get in range as well. Don't really have much firepower in the area. Oh well. Let's go to war with Cleopatra, see what can be done. Available in 0 turns. That's an unusual number of turns. Oh, what we should really do is send a worker over here to improve all those hills. Oh, this city's actually going to starve. But the lighthouse is going to prevent that. So that's good. That's okay. Next turn. Yeah, the city's kind of low on food. Can we go to war with Cleopatra now, please? I mean... oh, she's just building a harbor, okay. Yeah, let's get our Casus Belli going. Alright, goodbye. Gandhi doesn't like me for this. Well, you're already denouncing... oh no, you just dislike me. Okay, well, whatever, Gandhi. So we can actually attack Thebes directly here. Oh, well, that's interesting. Now here's a question. I can coastal raid this, can't I? Yep. And it bounced away, but let's just go back to that ship. So we were able to snag both their worker and their settler through that. Like, their worker was on the water, so we just captured it. But their settler was on an adjacent piece of land, so we got it as well through coastal raid. Alright, this guy... plunder that trade route. Get your button gear. Capture that worker. Move on over. Send you up. Right, the city. Okay. Sure, let's see. Anything better we can get? It won't give us a production filter, will it? No. Alright, so I guess just repeat the trade route. Send it back to Nidaros. New attack. And this guy definitely has an attack. Okay. So that's taken care of now. Now we can go to the next turn. And I think theoretically speaking, we can... Oh, really now? Well, you only have 3 cities. Here's a question. The Australian Empire, how are they doing? Canberra, Perth, Melbourne. They have 6 cities. Okay. Ah, we have another Viking. We have another berserker, rather. Okay, perfect. Really want that lighthouse, but obviously the university has to come first. So, university, here we come, and for this city, probably work on the harbor, I suppose. Ooh. That's gonna take a while. Well, harbor's still necessary, so I guess we'll build it. Nidaros, I say that this city over here is still, unless this is gonna take 19 freaking turns, I think. Yeah, I screwed that up. Okay, this is peculiar. So it's a minor defeat if we just attack straight for the face. Let's move this guy out. Let's move this guy out even further. It's a minor defeat if we just attack. But we do some decent damage. Let's just do some probing strikes with the ships. There we go, we can finally move this guy. How many is this? This is just 1 charge. Yeah, it's better than a kick in the pants. Let's wake up our berserker. Send this guy over to the other side. Have our warrior continue to poke around and explore. Ah, Japan, what can I do for you? Would you care to buy luxuries instead from me? You have tons of gold. How much gold are you willing... Okay, so you're ridiculous, first of all. So you refuse that deal. No, I'm not done. I apologize. I'll come back to the table. I will come back to the table. I offer you my pearls. What would you give me for... Holy monkey. Just a sec, guys. Just a sec. I think he was willing to give me 1,000 gold here. I'm just going to bust out yield calculator. 25 times... it's 30 turns. 750. So he's not willing to give both. Okay. 1,500 gold? You were willing to do that. Are you willing to do 1,600? No, that's where you draw the line somewhere. Now we're just haggling over the change here. So you're willing to go higher than 1,500. 15? Yeah, you can do that. 1525? No. 1520? Yes. I think that's worth it for some pearls. Hell, I'm tempted to sell him the rest of my damn luxuries for... Sorry, for what he's willing to do. It's
My liege,
ridiculous,
we
Japan.
have an envoy at our... enacting new policy.
Japan, you are ridiculous. Medieval affairs. Well, with Japan's generous gift here, I mean, we might as well just buy the damn lighthouse. They're gonna just give their money away willy-nilly. Actually, no. No, and I'll tell you why. We're going to start buying things for our campuses and trying to catch up. And, is this city... Yeah, this city actually has an additional source of pearls, so we're good again. If we capture it. Good. Very good. So this guy's going to take a big hit. But he's also going to deal a big hit. Spy stole something. Okay. Choose research. I really want my square rigging, but we should probably get some of the stuff that's already boosted first. I mean, not that we're going to kill anything with a musketeer, but, you know. Be best to get some of that stuff up and running. The other stuff, I mean. Alright, what do we have here? Stockholm, do we want to throw anything in here? Do we want to... We could potentially suzerain Hattusa here. Eventually. That seems kind of tempting, actually. Yeah, let's try to do that. So if we can get a strategic resource, we can start bringing out cannons if we get a bonus... I'll have to look at that specifically. Okay, so it just gives you one maximum of one then, I think. Like, if I have Niter, then it's not going to give me 2 Niter. Okay. Well. Still an intriguing bonus. Anyway, we can coastal raid with these things. So we're going to do that. Get some faith. I'm going to move that guy down by 1. Move this guy over. Bombard. We'll smack them in the face with our ship. Our Vikings will do their Viking thing. This trader's not even supposed to be here. He's supposed to be over... in Ulsadund. He's supposed to be in my 3rd city there. Alright, I don't actually think we're done here. I think yeah, we're not done. Alright, well, whatever. The stuff will... Some stuff will move automatically. Not everything. Oh. That would be the Barbarian encampment, I suppose. Yeah. Yeah, they actually appear for different eras now. That's cool. Bring this guy closer in. Curtin's denouncing us. He's not a big fan of warmongers. Okay. Let's see what sort of damage Cleopatra does to our stuff. She actually took that out entirely. That kind of sucks. Oh, and Pedro's denouncing us. He thinks I'm a warmonger. Sure. Interesting that Gandhi doesn't think I'm a warmonger. Why does Gandhi like me so much? He doesn't. We're gonna get hit with the denunciation hammer soon, too. Alright, production here. Library's not gonna take very long at all. It sounds like a good choice. Just 7 turns. What do we want to do with this city here? Suppose we could just send a trade route directly to the capital, but it'd be nice if we could send one elsewhere. Send it to Melbourne where you could get a little bit of science out of it. Oh, we're making 72 science, by the way, now, guys. That's pretty good. Let's take a look at the science rankings here. 152 from them, 131 from frickin' Curtin. Yeah. Well, we're catching up in a big way. We're doing something, yeah. Just not enough. We'll just send it to the capital. It's the simplest way to do things. It'll shave several turns off of the construction time. Alright, and Thebes is now surrounded. Fire on it. Be able to take down its defenses pretty damn soon. I guess we should actually just, like, run our dudes into it. Yeah, let's just run everything we've got into it. I think this city's going down. Minor victory. If we hit it, and we actually take it. The city's ours. Perfect. Let's move this guy up here. He's still in friendly territory. This guy's also in friendly territory. Shall we keep the city? Yes, definitely we keep the city. And we'll start by repairing the monument. And we're also going to bring this guy over here to improve the niter. Quadrim was killed. We just need to deal with this city, and then Egypt will trouble us no more. This city needs food. That should be fixed by the trade route. We'll just leave it there for now. Yeah, you go ahead and improve those fishies. Have we not built a holy site here? Or at least planted one? Yeah, let's get a holy site planted here. That was part of the idea. And then we'll go back to the harbor construction next. It's the idea of trying to make this a bit of a production powerhouse. Japan's now denouncing us too. The entire world hates us. Well, you know what, Jadwiga, we need some friends. Domination. So we're actually, there we go, there's Gandhi. There's Gandhi denouncing us. Normally I'd say just, let's throw down a cut. Maybe we'll do that, I'm not sure. Barbarians approach. Where? Where do they approach? They have an encampment down there. Okay. Well, we'll upgrade this guy. Send the pikes down. Have a look. These guys can heal up. These guys can heal up a bit too. We'll move our settler in here for now. Let that guy just fortify in place. You sleep for now. Let's get you upgraded. You're fortifying. Yeah, this is probably a good place to throw down a cut. Yeah, so we're working on our university here. I don't suppose I can get another trade deal off with anybody, can I? Let's try Jadviga. She doesn't hate me yet. Would you like some pearls, Jadviga? You're not going to do anything as crazy as Japan. Japan, would you like something? Let's make a deal, Japan. Do you like whales? My warmongering is definitely a factor there. Okay, too bad. That's ridiculous. No, thank you, Gandhi. Well, it was worth a shot. Should have made that deal with Japan when I had the chance. Oh well. Anyway, guys, I think this is going to be it for this episode. Next time, we'll just finish off the Egyptians, grab this city, and then we'll see what we want to do. Let's see where Australia is right now in terms of their tech. They're into the modern age, so that... I'd be lying if I said it would be easy to take their cities. It's probably going to be damn near impossible, but it might be worth checking... Oh, they're building a frickin' airfield. We might be able to pillage some of this, actually. Might be able to pillage some of this and slow them down. But they're definitely, like, going hard for science. So, I can take a look. But they might have gotten too far ahead to do anything, though. Even though they only have just a few cities. Anyway, guys, I'm going to throw down a cut here. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe if you enjoy these. The words are hard. Please subscribe if you're enjoying these videos, and I will see you next time.